In this new age of remote-first, dynamic work, aapi empowers your end users to be more productive and secure by making even the most complicated tasks across multiple apps as easy as clicking on one microapp. Recently, we had an issue here at aapi where a user needed access to a cloud-based workstation that had been locked down via firewall rule to a single IP address, their own. Unfortunately, this user was getting a new IP address every single day, and IT would wake up with a message 3 hours after it was sent asking to change the firewall rule. Everyone was frustrated and less productive. An aapi microapp changed all that by A, updating the firewall with the user's IP address with the click of a button, and B, logging the change in a Slack channel with details of the change. Let's see how it works. We have our firewall rule, TIM access, and we can see that our IP address matches the firewall rule. We can currently get into the workstation. If we tried to come in with a different IP, like from Australia, the firewall would deny us. After our IP address changes, we cannot get into this workstation as our IP doesn't match the allow rule on the firewall. Let's fix that. All that is required is to click our microapp icon and the firewall rule is updated to our current IP. No navigation, no concern about granular rights, no knowledge needed, and we can now get into our workstation. We can see the change by refreshing the page. Our user no longer needs to send a message and wait some more, frustrated with security and that we're on different schedules. The user could not have and did not want access to firewall rules as access could not be granular to just their rule. And our users should not have to log on, navigate, and change the rule in an app they have no business being in or trained to do so. Changing the IP address again makes it so our user won't be able to access their workstation until they click their microapp. Now everything is all well and good in the world. Our user is empowered to have control over their specific firewall rule for their workstation and resolve their issue as it arises. No knowledge of Google Cloud Platform is required. No need to know their IP. No waiting. Just the click of a button. We can see our Slack channel with the relevant details, including the geographic location of the IP. Looking quickly at the aapi builder, we can see two simple API calls. The first updates Google Cloud Platform with a dynamic IP gathered from the user. The second posts a summary to our demo Slack channel. This applet was built in minutes and can be reused and personalized for the whole team. We can even clean up our demo Slack channel with the click of a button. What is your use case and how can we limit risk and privilege while making your users more productive today? Contact us at aapi.io.